Welcome to another real-time trade. In this video, I'll discuss several ways to manage the trade to empower you to design a trade management model that suits your unique mental wiring. This is the stuff of the real game. Now let's join the trade in progress. Hey guys, Czar here. Good morning to you. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day so far. It's almost opening time for New York. This is the Three Sisters. It's 9:29 and 45 seconds. We have 15 seconds to the open. This is volume weighted average price, 2.5 standard deviations. The Three Sisters, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow from left to right, all trading below VWAP, but Dow, rallying towards VWAP, almost at it here before the open. And now we are open, right? There's the opening candle. You can see it right there, the background color changing. You can see that I use different colors for the sessions. Asia, Europe, which we're still in, of course, and there's an overlap until about 11 o'clock, 11:30. By 11:30, all the major European markets are closed. 11:30 New York time, of course. I am in the New York time zone. Dropping now a little bit on all three. Well, S&P kind of hanging out there a little bit. Let's take a quick look at the 30-minute charts. This is the Dow. Kind of in a range here for now. S&P, let's take a look at that. It's loading up. There it is. It's been kind of heading south here all the way through mid-Asia, all the way through Europe. Let's see if we can tap this support zone and then react, and potentially we'll see either a break or a reversal or a pause of some kind. Whatever it does, we'll just watch, react. We'll do our thing. And breaking down here, though, into a clean traffic zone. You can almost consider this a clean traffic zone. I like to use a blue arrow for this right there. All right, be watching that. I'll put you on pause, guys, and I'll be cutting out dead air, sideways grinding action, non-teaching moments, things like that to keep the video nice and tight. But hopefully we'll get a trade here today. Who knows? I'm averaging about one trade a day in this low VIX environment. VIX, by the way, right now, let's take a look at it. 13.59, up a little bit from the close of yesterday, but not much. We're still below 14 on VIX. Anything below 20 is usually trouble for day traders. Day traders tend to struggle below 20, certainly below 16 and below 15, and here we are below 14. I'll put you on pause, guys, bring you back as things develop. Talk soon. All right, guys, we're back. Watching the NASDAQ here very closely. Looking for a potential short. Sell stop order, guys, right there, live. Right there, live. I'll fix this marker in a moment, but there's the stop, there's the entry. One moment. And I'm in, guys. I'm just over on my own platform messing about here, having a little bit of trouble. All right. It's a trend continuation trade, guys, right off the open. Anticipation of breaking the low. I'll put you on pause and bring you back. We'll talk about this in more detail. And Target 1 has been hit, so the 1R all-or-nothing trader has left the game with full profitability. And of course, the 2R move stop to break even at 1R has now moved their stop to break even. They will either get a 0, a break even, or a 2R and nothing in between. Of course, the 1.5 and 2R all-or-nothing traders are waiting to see what happens from here. Just a reminder, guys, this is a trend continuation trade. You see this trend coming into the New York session. This is the first candle of New York on the 30-minute chart. Let me just make that full size so we can really get a good look at this. So this is a trend on the 30-minute chart. Of course, the overall daily trend has been up, very strong, bullish move on the daily, but this is a intra-day trend, right? Impulse down, corrective sideways, impulse down, a little pause here before the New York Open. Now this is a fairly extended move. I often wouldn't enter an extended move except for the fact that New York opened and then all bets are off in terms of extension, because there's a whole new massive market of players coming into play here that can absolutely power this thing further in the direction that it has already traveled. But that key resting candle is important to me. What else can I tell you? I'm just trying to anticipate what your questions might be. So this is an interesting entry here, guys, and this little trick or hack might help you in terms of why I would enter here on the break of this piece. Let me show you something that I sometimes do when you don't see me do it, is to invert my scale. So instead of seeing this as a bearish move, I'll see it as a bullish move. I'll simply right click on the scale here on TradingView, and other platforms do this too, invert scale. Now all of a sudden you can see this as being a bullish entry, right? Long instead of a sell. And some people just see it clearer this way, easier, right? So you get an impulse up, it was actually down if you remember on the open, and then pull back, and then you had like a 1, 2, 3 kind of a micro triple bottom here, and then a break above. And this is kind of like that cup and a handle style pattern that you've seen me talk about. Impulse up, pull back, a little cup, a lower handle, and then a break above. This is not a legitimate or textbook cup with handle at all. It's just got a certain feel along the lines of that, and that's important to differentiate. That I'm not suggesting this is a cup with handle pattern. It most certainly isn't. And as a nearly 3-decade chartered market technician, and someone who taught technical analysis early on, I would never try to tell you this is a cup with handle. Okay? I just want to make that very, very clear in case I'm going to get comments. That's not a cup with handle. No, it's not. There's a certain feeling here of the scooping and then breaking of pivots. All right, so you can see that we're moving up here. Of course, we're not. I'm going to put this back, invert, and now you see we're dropping down here by gravity, looking to hit that 1.5 R target. And then we just did, guys. I'm going to stay live with you here. We just hit target 2, so the 1.5 R all or nothing trader has now left the game with full profitability. Only one more player left here, and that, of course, is the 2 R all or nothing trader. Let's see if we can get that going too. Be right back. And target 3 has been hit, guys, fairly easily here in this last part. Had to sit through a lot here. This is still a 1-minute chart, but had to sit for a while. This trade was actually entered at 9:46, and it is now 10:27, so not too long. Much better than the 3-hour trade I took yesterday, but how many points? 61.5 points here on the NASDAQ, guys. And so a nice trade to start the day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking the like button. By the way, I wanted to draw your attention to the daily. Why this was also a very important short here, guys, is that we had hit very key long-term resistance here, back up here from back in July 18th of 2023, with 2 zones, one basically hitting a second one as well. So lots of overhead pressure here, all right, to help set up this trade idea. Thanks again, guys. We will talk to you soon. Have an amazing afternoon. Take care.